No such pangs of conscience have struck America's politicians. They continue to canvass for the upcoming election, day 3 of the Republican National Convention, and it is finally formal. Mike Pence will be running for re-election. The U.S. president accepted the nomination as the Republican VP pick. The theme for the evening was Land of the Heroes. Pence delivered his acceptance speech. He slammed Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden, calling him a Trojan horse for the radical left. Pence told his voters that they won't be safe in Biden's America.
Now, Joe Biden says that America is systemically racist and that law enforcement in America has, and I quote, an implicit bias against minorities. When asked whether he'd support cutting funding to law enforcement, Joe Biden replied, yes, absolutely. Joe Biden would double down on the very policies that are leading to violence in America's cities. The hard truth is, you won't be safe in Joe Biden's America. And under President Trump, we will always stand with those who stand on the thin blue line, and we're not going to defund the police, not now, not ever.
Pence's speech was on expected lines. He spoke at great length about law and order, criticizing rioting and looting. He also listed out the achievements of the Trump administration.
We built hospitals, surged military medical personnel, and enacted an economic rescue package that saved 50 million American jobs. As we speak, we're developing a growing number of treatments known as therapeutics, including convalescent plasma, that are saving lives all across America.
The evening also saw a lot of speakers shower praises on Trump for his work to elevate women. From Trump's advisor, Kellyanne Conway, to White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany, everyone had a story to share.
On May 1st, 2018, I followed in my mother's footsteps, choosing to get a preventative mastectomy. As I came out of anesthesia, one of the first calls I received was from Ivanka Trump. As I recovered, my phone rang again. It was President Trump calling to check on me. I was blown away.
And how can it be a Republican National Convention if there's no member of the Trump family? Day 3 featured Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump.
Any preconceived notion I had of this family disappeared immediately. They were warm and caring. They were hard workers, and they were down to earth. They reminded me of my own family. They made me feel like I was home. Walking the halls of the Trump Organization, I saw the same family environment. I also saw the countless women executives who thrived there year after year. Gender didn't matter. What mattered was the ability to get the job done.
Gender didn't matter. Like I said, the pro-women image of Donald Trump masked almost everything on day 3. It comes at a time when the Trump administration is trying to invalidate the Obama-era Affordable Care Act. It bars health insurers from cancelling coverage for people with pre-existing conditions. Irony aside, there was something else that stood out on day 3 of the RNC. China. The Republicans found a speaker to vouch for Trump's anti-China moves. The president was portrayed as courageous and daring for taking on the Chinese.
My name is Chen Guangcheng. Standing up to fight unfairness isn't easy. I know. So does President Trump. But he has shown the courage to wage that fight. We need to support, vote, and fight for President Trump for the sake of the world. Thank you.
What did Trump do on the penultimate day of the convention? The president, along with the First Lady, joined Mike Pence on stage in Baltimore after his keynote speech. All eyes are now on the final day of the convention. It is currently underway in Charlotte in North Carolina. Donald Trump will formally accept his nomination from the White House. There will be a speech by senior advisor and daughter Ivanka Trump. That is, if it is not postponed because of Hurricane Laura. America, you see, is suffering storms of all descriptions. We'll keep track.